because got this fancy new PlayStation camera, so I figured try something a little bit different here and play with probably my favorite game of all time and one I know I can't look bad at. Um, I guess because it's been a very long time. I guess I'll still try to do Crash Bandicoot. I haven't actually played that since the last time I streamed it. But yeah, I'll definitely still play that, but I kind of wanted to also get back into something a little bit easier so I can look good. Because I'm tired of, necessarily game. I mean, Crash is fun, but something like the kinds of Mario 64 is just a nightmare. And it's one of those games like unless I can sit down and play it a lot, it's really hard to keep momentum going through something that frustrating and annoying. So, and this game won't take very long because it's for once a game I know pretty much like the back of my hand. Or you can pick whatever cliche you want. See, we're gonna start up a new file here. I'm not going to be trying to necessarily go through the game like speedrun style because it's an adventure game, so it's not like there's any way you can die. But I still want to try to, because there's a few fun secrets here and there throughout the game I want to try to get through, and kind of have to go out of your way for a few of them.
I am ready to take you now.
Take me?
I love this.
Take me where?
Opening cutscene a lot.
There's no need to be nervous.
It's funny, this is a game I've pretty much been like
a little intimidating.
almost obsessed with ever since the demo. I remember I got.
But I'm your friend. My name's Manny
like
Calavera.
PC Gamer magazine.
I don't want a new
travel
travel
like bundling
agent. I
like
want
demo
to go
discs
home.
in with them. I
You
would grab
can't
like
go
PC
home,
Gamer
Celso.
or
You're
PlayStation
dead.
magazine just because I
You're
wanted
not
to get the
alone.
demo discs.
Everybody here is just as dead
This
as you.
game was included
That's
as
why
a
we call
demo
it the land
randomly
of the
once,
dead.
and
Are you ready
it
for
was
your
a very
big journey?
small section of the
No.
game, like something you could beat in like
What
5 or
journey?
10 minutes.
4-year
And I'll
journey
point
of
out
the
that
soul.
part of that
It is
when
quite
we
a
get
big
to that
trip.
in the
And I can't lie
real
to you,
game
Celso.
here, but
it could be very,
oh
very
man, I played the heck out of it, and then the trailer that it had for the full
you would
game.
take
I'm
that
like,
money you were
I
buried with
can't
and
wait
buy
for
a
this
better
game to
travel
come out. This
package
looks
from
so
us.
amazing.
I mean, wouldn't you
But,
rather
I've never
cross
seen
the
a
land
game
of
with
the
like
dead in your own
so much
sports car?
cinematic stuff
Maybe
like
try
this
a luxury
one.
ocean cruise.
And
Or, if you led
yeah,
a
it's
very
like,
good life,
yeah, you have all
you
this
may
like
even be
awesome
eligible
music,
for a
and
ticket
its
on the
characters
number
are so
9
crazy.
itself.
The number 9.
That's our top-of-the-line express train.
So yeah,
it
it
shoots
was
straight
like,
to
so
the
I
ninth
grabbed it. I
underworld,
still have
the
my
land of
original
eternal rest in 4 minutes instead of 4
PC
years.
version, although
Very few
with
people
today's
qualify.
computers, it's
Let's take a look at your
a little bit more
records.
trouble than it's worth to try and play that version. There's been some fan patches
Well,
that have made it a little bit
The
easier.
bad news is the
but
train appears to be just out of your reach, but
this,
I still got
I
a
was
couple of
so
tricks up my sleeve
excited
here.
when they did this remastered version, because now it's like, well,
Yaha!
it's a lot easier to play
Yes,
the
that's
game,
the
and
ticket. The
like the
Excelsior
way they,
line.
I mean, obviously something like they didn't
Yes,
do anything
she's
with
a
the cutscenes
beauty.
or anything. They
That
didn't
compass in the
remake the
handle
whole
will
game.
sure
They
come
just,
in handy too.
like clean up a lot of
Oh,
the
you're
character
going to
models,
have a
lighting,
great
and
trip.
base game.
Wish I was
Which is why
going.
we're still in
Why
the
don't
4.3
you?
and
You
we
could
don't
give me
have
a
like
lift.
full
Oh, I
widescreen
can't
look.
leave here until I've worked off a
but
little debt to
Just
the
like,
powers that
making
be.
it look a little cleaner and
Community
newer. And,
service, eh?
like a lot of
Well, I
new
guess
people
there are
can
some
appreciate the
folks
game
worse
now
off than
because
me.
I mean,
Oh, I'll be leaving
since it
here
doesn't
soon
run
enough.
as well on newer
No offense,
computers,
you're dead
there's
and
a
no
puzzle
commission,
here
no
or
life
there
cases
that
like
actually
yours,
doesn't work at
Lorenzo.
all. And once again, that's one thing I'll point out later.
Hey Manny, the boss told me to tell you not to leave
It's
early
great that
tonight.
like newer
He
people
wants to talk to you
got
about
to play this
something when
game.
he
Like
gets back from
I
his
would
trip.
always be bragging
Tell
about this
Don
game to my
not to
friends, like,
worry.
"Oh, this game was amazing, it's
I'm not
awesome," but
going
they couldn't
anywhere.
really ever play it. So then now this game came out,
Especially
and
not with
at least
plans like
I was
that.
able to talk at least one of my friends into buying the game
Where do
and
they
playing
get
through, and
these
he
guys?
really enjoyed the game
They
as
don't
well. So it's kind of
qualify
like,
for anything
okay, I'm not
good,
just
so I can't sell anything
blowing
good.
smoke about this
Can't
game.
work
It
off
actually
my
is a
time.
very
Stuck
very
selling walking
good,
sticks to a bunch of
just
burros for
awesome,
eternity.
hilarious game.
I need better clients. I need a real saint.
yeah, I can
I
just
need
stop
a
boasting
lead
about
on
it,
a
but
rich
we're about to get into the
dead
actual
saint.
gameplay here.
¿Qué es esto?
Yeah, so leave the cutscene loading because then you see these lighting things here. Actually, before I get too far, just to show it off, like there's the special features. You can switch between remastered and original and all that. So you can see what the character models used to look like compared to what they look like now. You can do like a square with borders. I don't like the borders. I just like the black borders because I think the other borders are too distracting. And they do have a wide mode, but that just stretches out the picture, so I don't recommend using that at all. Oh yeah, and the director's commentary is a pretty cool feature. Like if you've played the Portal games, like they have like little sections like it all. Like on this one, they'll have a little icon comes up, and you can just select that and like to have play an audio clip of them talking about a particular part of development, which I thought was really cool inclusion. I love that when they did that in the Portal games, and you know it's a lot of fun, you know, because you know they're getting to talk about the game for the first time in like 20 years or something. So, and the other thing here I'm having is when they remade this game. Like when the game originally came out, the controls were tank-style controls.
It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first served.
So let's see some with the tank controls. I still use the tank controls even though they're not as smooth.
Whatever you say, Jefe.
But I thought it was pretty cool that, you know, that they still included both. For newer people, will probably appreciate that more. But yeah, there's so many things you can just interact with because it's a story game, which I love.
Here's Celso's file. That walking stick was too good for him.
Yeah, the walking stick. I love the walking stick. Like, there's so many great gangs in this game. Okay, so yeah, there's my run button.
Read them already. Didn't help.
Grab an item here that will.
Better take these cards.
We're not going to need
it looks
this
like a
item
long
for while,
day
but
of
I'd
solitude.
like to have it. Put that away and get to leave the office. Yeah, I love it. You can sort of appreciate it. Yeah, this game doesn't automatically fit, but you can sort of appreciate the character model when you get like a real close up like that.
Buenos dias.
Get to have like conversation, which is kind of fun. I mean, the writing's looking. You're not gonna be able to see these.
What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Everything in this game by heart, but...
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver for crying out loud. He'll know.
You know, so some of these words, and you'll get... I'm not gonna, like, you know, end up talking over some of this stuff, but...
I forget. Am I supposed to be somewhere right now?
Yeah,
Manny, do I have to explain your job to you again?
No, but I like to hear your description just for kicks.
No, but I like to hear your description of it, just for kicks.
Well, the Manuel Calavera that I know picks up people in the land of the living.
Dead people?
Preferably. And he brings them here and tries valiantly to sell them the best travel package they qualify for. If he sells them enough premium packages, our hero will be free to leave the land of the dead. Until then, he and I are stuck here having the same conversation over and over again for eternity.
You know, the game plays the same way every time.
Well, enough about me.
But,
what's your job like?
Like babysitting. Except I don't get to watch TV.
You know, I like it because I love the game so much and the writing so much.
What if we just
like
skip down tonight? You and me, baby.
Well, thanks for the offer, but we'd never make it out of the city alive.
But...
in one piece, I mean.
I bet I could get you out if I really tried.
Oh, Manny, look at you. You're a trapped soul and you don't even know it.
Do this again, once again, because I found this nice, you know, price deal on the PlayStation camera just for fun.
Why do some clients qualify for better travel packages?
They live good lives.
Good old Kubricker.
How do you define a good life?
Better than yours and mine.
To get him to pick up his Emerald Run again, which is great.
So what did you do in life to get stuck here?
What I did back in the fat days is none of your business. You know the rules.
So it's great.
Just one more question about my job.
Manny, you know what to do. Stop playing dumb just to flirt with me.
It's always good.
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me.
I think he was
in my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
Manny, what are you talking about? I was never your secretary, even when you were on top. I got one boss, same as you, Don Copel.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
What are you talking about?
I know you take memos for Hurley sometimes.
Manny, just beat it, will ya?
Busy as ever, I see.
I'd have more work to do if you had more clients.
Ouch.
Yeah, I just.
Where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, did you forget what day it is today?
Oh, man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back in the land of the living, visiting their families like we should be.
Why aren't you visiting your family today?
The boss is here, so I gotta be here. How about you, Cal?
No one back there I want to see.
And you don't want Domino here alone, getting all the good leads.
Domino's here.
He's at the poisoning right now, stealing your commission.
And
so, you going to the Christmas party?
After the spectacle you made of yourself last year, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
LP that
any good gossip?
Well, I heard Domino got a raise.
Por favor, tell me some good news, why don't you?
I still love you.
You're all I really need, belleza.
Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Maybe just because I'm getting cute
and
I'm trying to use Pokemon that I haven't really ever used before. So I'm going into the battle using Stantler as a normal type. And, yeah. I give him Mud Slap, so it's a super effective move, so I don't have to worry about Shadow Ball or that kind of dumb stuff happening. So I go into the battle, not going too bad, do pretty good. I have Sandler, and I also have a Sudowoodo to take out his Gengar, and Sudowoodo knows Dig and all that. Okay, and here we're gonna meet everyone's favorite character, Glottis.
Hey,
this guy's
service.
Great. I love Glottis. The best sidekick character ever.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Yeah, so
I didn't expect sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
And, okay, so it's alright. I have a couple, I have like 3 or 4 uses of Mud Slap left. So I'm leering this guy.
Hey, you a driver?
Me? No.
I don't ride him. Just and then I'm like leering him down a little bit because I'm like, okay, I've got reduce his accuracy.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
And,
my name's Glottis. I don't get many visitors.
Okay, I'm getting ready.
Hey,
I got
a message for Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home.
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Spites me and uses up the last of my PP for Mud Slap. I have no moves left with this guy.
Looks like I need a new driver.
That I can hurt him with because he's mean looking, so I can't switch out.
I would agree with that.
So it becomes the trollish battle where both of us are whittling down. He actually runs out of PP first, so he's struggling. And then eventually I struggle into death. It's just it takes forever.
Oh, no, sorry,
so
can't. Rules.
But anyway, that's about the Pokemon. Back to
Come on, Glottis.
Here.
I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
You're not too big.
You're just right.
You're just right.
No, they told me again and again. I'm too big to drive.
You just have a self-image problem.
You're not too big. You just have a self-image problem.
A what?
Repeat after me. I am not fat. I am thin. Women find me attractive.
Hey, I never said I was too fat for the ladies. Just the cars. The ladies like me. Just
man,
fine.
He's got all the confidence.
Screw the rules.
Yeah, that's
Come
right.
with me.
Down with the system.
No, I don't want to get in trouble again. They said one more strike, and I'm out.
And they are just like great.
Well, do you know anyone who can drive?
Everybody's gone. It's the Day of the Dead, you know.
Yeah, Day of the Dead.
I know.
So actually, that's
You're not too big.
Like,
the cars are just too small.
You never played this
those
before.
dang compact
Basically split into 4
cars.
packs.
That gives me an idea.
Years,
I could alter your car just a
at least
bit with
first
just a quick
2 for
torch
sure
job
take
to let
place
out the
on
seams, you
the
know?
Day of the Dead. I can't remember if
I'm
like
not
years 3 or
allowed
4
to
they were
modify the
explicitly
cars
mentioned
without a
also on
work
Day of
order
the
from
Dead.
upstairs.
I always
could
assumed it to be,
lose
but
my job.
A work order, huh?
I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line.
Yeah, we're gonna get
getting people to sign.
Yeah, so,
back in a snap.
Yeah, too small.
Yeah, and each of the
I'm not
4
too
years have
big.
kind of like their own distinct
Everything around
personality.
here is
Year
just
2
too
is
small.
probably my favorite year. I mean, I think it just has the best atmosphere, and I think you'll see why once we get to that. Okay, so we're gonna do our first mission here, so we have to get this work order signed. So normally it's be like, oh, okay, you take this work order and you can, just last day would have our boss sign it. But if you do that, it just gets the automated response saying, "Oh no, I can't sign it," you know. So, you know, just to save a little bit of time here. So we're going to go outside. And we're also going to set up a few things for stuff we're going to do later. So, oh yeah, and then, yeah, there's nothing really this way. That just is setting up really like the Petrified Forest and Rubalcaba. Like this all kind of stuff you can interact with, like. Actually, I didn't want to inventory file. Whoops.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if you can like pick
I
up.
remember
Like, it was,
the year they built that.
Yeah,
Mostly
like,
because it
funny,
cost so much, we didn't get bonuses that year.
Things, like,
That
if you do, like, circle button, that's asking to pick them up, or square button there was like the investigate button. Okay, so we're gonna talk to one of my favorite little side character in games.
Looks like some sort of crafty mime. Not picking that up.
Yeah, this conversation is
down,
best.
Hey, back off, Suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck. What does it look like?
I love this guy.
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
This is great. I love this guy. This guy is just so over his job.
Can I walk through your tent? I want to see the parade.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, all right? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
I wish. Because that was the one thing that always kind of bummed me about the game. You can't actually get to see any of the festival. That was something like... I remember when I first got the game, I didn't know. I kept trying to find... There has to be some way to get in there, but no.
Some festival, huh?
Yeah, pretty busy.
Well, this is my favorite line
tunnel
coming here.
syndrome's really acting up.
But you don't have any tendons.
Yeah, well, you don't have a tongue, but that doesn't seem to shut you up now, does it?
That's great.
Can you teach me how to do that?
Well, since you're a beginner, why don't you practice the first step?
Which is?
Blow.
Bang!
Bang!
Pop
Then
another
scares
one.
birds away.
Lousy
Little
bony
visual clue about
fingers.
stuff we're gonna do later.
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can't see the word, but yeah, you can do it. A cat, a dingo, and Robert Frost.
Try
I always
and
have to get the
stump
Robert
me,
Frost balloon. It's just amazing.
Ta-da!
Yeah, so we're gonna grab this. We're not gonna need that for a while.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Ah, jeez. What now?
Oh yeah, and the dead worm.
Heck, that's easy.
Actually, this outdoor area was in the
There's no
demo
limit
of
on
the game.
those.
It's, you know, stuff because there's
My
a place you have to go
kid
to
wants another balloon animal.
when you're doing that
What
part.
now?
Do you have any more dead worms?
You couldn't
back
get
there?
dead worms because
Sure.
they're not needed for the puzzle that the demo has, so they weren't in there. Just the regular balloons. You need one of the regular balloons. Oh yeah. We have
Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year,
Slice,
I think I'm
loaf of the
entitled to a
bread
little
here.
pan de muertos.
Once again, grabbing stuff later just to make things simple. So yeah, ooh, looks suspicious. We
Hello?
can't do anything with this yet. But hey, look, I wonder what that eye is. And then this thing is great. Yeah.
It looks like a rope, but it's really just a bunch of cheap ties tied together.
It's like, you just imagine like how ridiculous it is that he's climbing up, like, what is this is like 50-some stories or whatever, on a rope of ties. Yeah, so, yep, we're going to sneak into our boss Don Kopal's office, which is, of course, a horrible pigsty, not unlike my room in general.
To all employees of the Department of Death Bureau of Acquisitions, employees who have made their sales quotas are invited to take the Day of the Dead as a holiday, as long as they make up the time lost on the following weekend. Idiota.
Yeah, good old bureaucratic work at its best. Okay, so yeah, we need to go over to the computer.
It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom.
Yep, so if you would have tried to ask Ava to have the work order signed, it would have just gone to this, didn't I say no interruptions? But you get a lot of fun options here. But you have to wait, just sign it yourself, well, you're busy. Need a little time alone. The checks aren't here yet. I'm on the phone. If you buzz me again, I swear I'll jump out the window. Trying to lose your job. It's funny. Is that it? You know.
I'll just change his auto response
One
here.
of the things that's kind of funny. If you don't mind spending time, like, you can still have some fun, you know, with some of these auto prompts and set them, and, you know, go back around to the office. So that's one of those things that's fun to play around with. Just to get the office like, oh, well, you know, we're not going to get what we need accomplished, but that's all. That's one of those little fun things. I don't think there's really anything else interesting that really happens if you select any of the wrong options. But, oh yeah, and there's one other Easter egg. I actually don't know if it's featured in the remastered version. It's at least not in the PlayStation version, I know, because it requires you to type something. I'm not sure if it's on the Steam version. I have the Steam version as well, but I haven't tried to test it. But if you're playing like the old PC version at the very least, if you type in the word blam, B-L-A-M, it'll like, Mandy's like body will kind of explode a little bit. I think it's like some
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripe, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you?
Included in that one. Yeah, I have to try that on the Steam version. Well, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't do anything, but it's just
probably
like,
a really hard
I think it's some weird, like, you know, LucasArts reference or something like that.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
So here's our, like, really film noir atmosphere kind of scenes. Oh, it's pretty fun. I love that. This is a cool transition, too. Right, says Gladys working on the car. It's just a really cool visuals. Yeah, crazy. I'm thinking this game is 20 years old.
Hey, I look good in this,
don't I? How good some of these older games
well,
could look. Even
they
now.
say black is slim.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, they didn't do anything with these cutscenes. I mean, railroads with crossbones.
I could have walked faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning.
I was always impressed, like, the voice acting is really good, especially when you consider what, like, other voice acting was in games around this time. Oh yeah, Land of the Living's great, like, these people like cut and paste out of magazines. Oh yeah, our first to look at Domino. But yeah, it's like,
the living still give me the
Resident Evil
creeps.
is really infamous for its,
It's the fear of death that makes monsters of us all.
You can't really do anything else in this one. You can, like, there's a couple, like, lines of dialogue you can do with, you know, scaring people. There's, like, one of the
Scaring the living is technically against the rules, but we all do
you
it.
scare them so many times. I forget exactly which line of dialogue you have to trigger, but... And of course, since there's only one thing to do, there's only one thing in your inventory here, so...
My sight. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we're looking at the right object.
Nice bathroom.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you'd care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know,
Crazy,
Manny,
man.
I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tub the rear end, dual blowers, pop it out of the hood.
You'll get plenty of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created
You know,
with
this
these two
would be an
chemicals
interesting
mixed
thing.
like
It's like,
this.
yeah, the idea, like, we're gonna packing this
I want to
line, this
upgrade
off
my
from the pack foam, and do
Sorry,
like a
Bruno.
4-year
You
journey.
didn't qualify for
So,
anything
you know,
better.
just spend
But
4
here,
years in
have this
casket.
complimentary mug.
When you're dead, I mean, I guess.
Can't you find me something where I can move my
4
legs?
years inside a box, not being
You know
able to
I'd like
move.
to, Bruno.
But my
I love
boss
the mug.
is
The
a
first
real
day of your end.
hard ass.
First day of the end of
I
your life.
gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera.
Good old Don Capal.
Like the kind Domino makes.
I mean,
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag
more of
clients
the
you're sending me?
stereotypical,
Hey,
like,
now you're
horrible
blaming
boss.
the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out! Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill.
It's not nice.
Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I oughta...
This is straight foam right through the mouth. Okay, so yeah, this next part, when I first
Sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one.
I've never played adventure games before, and like, so I wasn't really used to like, okay, we're trying like all these weird combinations of items and whatnot. Okay, so we're gonna. Yeah, is it that
Manny,
there?
what are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey.
So yeah, we'll need that for later. Oh yeah, we can have some more fun with the conversation.
Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a nun.
Híjole, I got a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, so I got to this point, I'm like, I wasn't really sure what to do. I'm like, I wasn't sure if it was like, okay, do we gotta like, you know, have time, you know, pass?
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey,
Yeah,
Callie,
we
how
have
you
our
doing?
nice first interaction with everyone's favorite goon, Domino Hurley.
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy.
Good work, Domino.
Say, how'd you score?
So you can say, I got a nun, 2 nuns, be honest, the mean midget with the send profile. I know, so these are all great options.
I got a mean midget I had to send parcel post.
Ah, cheer up, buddy. Another day, another death. Am I right?
I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
Yeah, he'll give it to you as good as you give it to him.
Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab.
Savage.
Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do.
So yeah, we can pretty much establish that Manny doesn't like him.
What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well,
That's
how
the thing,
convenient. Then
I guess
neither do
somewhat
I.
spoilers, but yeah, they never really go into you know what Manny did.
I want to tell you something.
Good.
As
Go
far
on
as,
and let
okay,
it all
what,
out,
you know,
Manny.
why he
There's
screwed
no
up
reason
and
for you to
likes
be
getting
afraid
stuck
of me.
here. Now,
You know, this used to be my office.
I'm not,
Yeah,
like,
I know. I found your name
much
on
into,
some
like,
comic books in the desk.
fanfic. Honest,
I want
there's
my
a
office
really
back.
good
Don't
one
worry,
from
you'll
Grim
have
Fandango. It's
years and
basically,
years to enjoy
it's
it
set up as
after
like a
I get
novelization
promoted
for the
out
game.
and you're still here.
And the person that wrote it
I
actually
think
did
you're
a
up
lot
to
of
something.
Yeah,
really cool
I'm up
stuff
to
of
about
expanding
4 premium
action
sales
which happens
this
in between
week.
the year storylines.
I think we should
I think
team
they
up.
kind of delve
Be
into
partners.
like, you know,
Manny, I would, but I'm
he,
too
kinda sets it up a
intimidated.
little
I
bit,
could never
like,
be
you know,
partners
okay,
with
this, you know,
someone who
wasn't
was
like
so much more of
wasn't
a
necessarily
man.
like a bad person.
Oh,
but
come
was,
on.
you know,
I've seen your wife. I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no,
yeah, just
not
like, you know,
the Christmas
it
party
wasn't
all over
you know, Just
again.
didn't do all the right things.
What
necessarily.
happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe
Yeah, that's
you
another
should
thing. If
switch
you
to
can hunt that
lemonade,
down,
kid.
it's not
Well, you
too
sound
hard
pretty
to
out of
find,
breath,
but I definitely
so I'm gonna
recommend,
blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
Definitely recommend reading. I can't remember the name of the person that wrote it, but yeah, it's definitely something worth to read. It's really well written. Like I think like they could actually like license it. And wait, okay, actually I don't want to go back here yet. Not yet. I have to go back downstairs first. Yeah, so this is the one thing that's like, yeah, like, one of those things maybe
you and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery? Huh? You think you're better than me?
It's actually one of those things that's like really simple and obvious when you think about it. Like all you have to do is like think about the cutscene you just watched. And like think of some of the items you're able to pick up. So we got those 2 dead worms, which are basically just deflated balloons. We got these 2 packing materials. So what can we do with those? I just couldn't put that together. I don't know why. Yes, we got 1, and it's always kind of weird. Like sometimes the inventory is really random. But it'll just like jumble things up. I don't know. Yeah, stick those things in there. We're gonna go back upstairs, and it's one of those things. It really probably shouldn't have gotten stuck because there's not really a lot of places you can go on this particular map. So it's like, yeah, and that's one criticism that got like when this remastered version came out. Like a lot of people, especially those like that were playing it for the first time. Like there was kind of like, hey, yeah, the puzzles are kind of obtuse, or I'm thinking I can agree to a certain extent that some of the puzzles are a little bit, I mean, and some more than others. Like, there's nothing really in this early game that's out there necessarily. But it's pretty well overblown. Like, in these instances, like I always thought Monkey Island, The Curse of Monkey Island, was a whole lot more out there with some of their puzzles. Because there's something, this game should come with it. One of my friends, he never played the game. I only ever heard me talk about it. I didn't spoil anything. But he was able to get through the game. He didn't have to rely on like any guides or anything like that. So I'm thinking like, I mean, I figured, your average gamer, if they, put in some thought into it.
Servers down again.
They should be pretty well capable of getting through the game without too much difficulty. Okay, so I'm gonna do, it's like, yeah, it's like the year's a little bit long, especially, going through everything, so I'm gonna finish basically up to the next puzzle.
Can't reach.
And get to basically.
I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material. See how they like that?
I'll just go there and then I'll just come back and finish up year 1.
So you're saying the server is down, is that it?
The server is not down. It's never down. It's just temporarily unavailable while I'm doing some maintenance, that's all.
So that one might
So how long is it going to be down?
With a job like this, you can never tell.
Probably hours.
Well, until no one's around to see you sneak out, eh?
Whichever comes first.
Eggs that I really want to.
Can I squeeze in there just for a sec?
Are you kidding? This is a highly secured area. No one's allowed in here who ain't me.
In this part of your
What's so special about you?
I, sir, am an elemental spirit. Summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Yeah, let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire.
Because you come to this room, you can see the red tube. Like
I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
Who would do a terrible thing like
how do you
this?
get in there
It's
and read
those
it?
punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right.
You know, I really think it's clean enough.
Oh, it's clean enough to run, all right. I'm just fiddling around to be safe. You know, gotta cover my ass.
Yes, you
dead
do.
worm. It's like,
Just curious. How'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you. Say, Chatty Cat, I got a lot of tubes to flush here.
Hey, me too. I'll let you go.
yeah, I had to consult a FAQ, which I guess back then rather than like going, maybe I guess Game Pass
not again.
would probably still been the first go-to as far as getting anything like that.
You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam, and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
Just putting it there. Oh yeah, and one thing you don't remember.
I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
Me in real life. I don't know if I'm using that meme correctly. You know. Yeah, that's an easy thing to forget to do. Okay, if I can door to here. Some weird collision detection with the door sometimes. There we go. Can't fix them all. Can't fix all the bugs from the old days.
Good enough for government work.
I use that line all the time. With that, you know, like, wasn't it? It's like it's sort of like a Russian kind of accent. I've stolen a lot of lines from this game in day-to-day use, to be honest. And it's funny because he just left the room, but then when did another guy leave? Video game logic. Yeah, weird collision detection of the door. So yeah, remember when we punched the hole in the playing card earlier? It's one thing you can learn the hard way, because if you try to do it without punching the hole, it just sucks the card into the air pressure. So yeah.
Mercedes Colomar, client number 9308.
Yeah, it's one of the things like
died of chickenpox, time of death, yada yada yada. Aha, positive attributes. Volunteer time, reading stories to dying children.
Oh, let's just keep jamming up the.
That's good. That's really good. I think you're in Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me.
Dialogue, I could show it off. Nothing really too interesting about that.
Gladys, are you
this
local?
Is here.
What got into
yes,
you?
The
boat's a company car.
Oh yeah, and it's even better company now. I'm in.
Like who wouldn't want that? That's just amazing. I can't imagine. Cool car is great, but who cares? I kind of pitch it on. This is just a great picture. Like I think, at least in the PC version, like that's the loading screen is just that picture of Gladys, like, you know.
No.
You're not here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No, but there's still a chance you could save me.
That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera.
Like,
what makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar.
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to...
I was a little bit like, okay, I was...
Nowhere.
It would have been cool if they would have been able to redo everything.
Did I do something wrong?
Not according to your bio.
Like everything
spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
Good, like considering their pre-rendered backgrounds. I mean, they do show
the only implication here is that I'm fired.
Is it something I did?
Especially if you're looking on a larger display.
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes. Would you like to see my birthmark?
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
720p doesn't help that much.
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Very little.
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
Not even a teensy bit of killing?
Maybe I just wasn't trying hard enough.
Were you a big shoplifter?
Well, they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
So innocent.
Mean to animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter,
Just stop right there.
Maybe just want to hear it.
Ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh. Ever cheated on your husband?
Mr. Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's no skin on it either.
I guess you'll just have to trust me then.
Work with me, Meche. Give me some dirt.
Well, I could do something bad right now if that would help.
Wouldn't count. Sorry. Litter?
Oh, Manny, is that the best you can do?
I give up.
Don't say that, Manny.
You know what I have to do? I just have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble. But please, call me Manny.
So now we've really introduced one of the
I'm sorry I let you down,
major
Manny.
plot elements here. It's good old Mercedes. Now, this is where the plots are going to really kick into things. Everything's been set up now. So now,
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office!
Really
now! You vandalized company property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run domino here off the road! All in order to steal a client from her legitimate agent!
There's nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Manny, now I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, she left about 15 minutes ago. So I like the invitation that, that Don Capal's basically just been shouting at Manny for like more than 15 minutes straight.
That's the best package I could find.
And we only heard like the last 30 seconds of
all
it.
the good clients to Domino. That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it.
No,
and now, because of your little stunt, she's out there, on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve! Get in there and stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me!
Alright, so we're gonna leave it a bit on a cliffhanger here, so we're just gonna go ahead and save. Okay. Yep, you can say, yeah, so like, one thing here, you got the mural. That's a nice sort of carryover from the original version of the game. Like the murals is kind of like highlighted a bit to show like your progress of the story. It looked a little bit. I always found it looked a little bit cooler because like it was a little bit of a bigger picture overall in the original version. But I love that they carried it over. It's such a cool thing. I'll just save over this slot here. Yeah, I only had that one because I was collecting an achievement that I missed, or a trophy, I guess, PlayStation thing. It was one of the weird ones. I couldn't believe I missed it the first time through, but yeah. So that's the first episode of Grim Fandango. Like I said, next time we're gonna really delve into the crime and corruption in the land of the dead. Finish off year 1, and. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of really fun things coming up here. Like I said, this was all basically set up stuff, but now we're gonna get some really cool story stuff, and probably get to some more interesting visual things too, and like even more great humor too. But yeah, so it's hope you're enjoying everything, and anything interesting to say, always feel free to leave a comment or anything like that. And yeah, definitely keep checking out stuff like Cody's playthrough, because if you especially like to see someone who's really good at Pokemon, as I said before, or other people are just like there's our other friend Leon, or Captain Enzino Esquire. He's got a lot of Team Fortress 2 stuff, but he also sprinkles in a lot of other stuff. And he's just a really great, charismatic guy too. I always have fun watching his videos, even though I'm not like the biggest Team Fortress 2 person, but he's pretty cool. But anyway, yep. So I will see you all next time.